Hello, dear YouTubers. I want to read part of a letter I'd sent to a neighbor who had been harassing me. I'm not going to, of course, mention the person's name, nor am I going to read all of it. I'm just going to keep it for my documents. As far as I know, he didn't read it. And I went to the post office and sent it, of course. And there was a stamp showing that it, as far as I know, it was sent because I was right there in the post office and I gave it to the postal worker who put a stamp on it and everything. There's more to it than that, but it was asking the neighbor, well, telling the neighbor to stop harassing me, but again, there's more to it than that. But there's something in here that I want to read because I think it's a positive thing, but again, I won't be naming names or anything, and I'm only reading part of it. It was like 4 pages of a letter. Let's see. Okay. On page 2, I'm only again reading part of it. And it says, this is what I had put in here. The point is, God can help people improve and change for the better. Then on page 4, I had put, God helped me a lot to change, to stop blaming others for my choices. I used to blame people who abused me. And again, I'm only reading part of it. Then I put, no matter what you went through, it doesn't give you a right to continue the cycle of evil rage / aggression and abuse. You have 2 choices: live a life of evil or start going down the right path of love where God would rather you follow. You have free will, so you must choose to do right since you are not forced to. You have behaved like a predator toward me at times, alienating me with your aggressive ways, yet I refuse to be your prey, your scapegoat, or emotional punching bag. I will choose instead to forgive you and give you over to God to handle. He's my protector, redeemer, and rock. He's my savior, and He's on my side no matter what I endure, no matter how much injustice I see and receive. So even through all the crimes I've been victimized by, I still have my hope because Jesus is my hope. And that's all I'm reading. There is more in there than that. This has been something that's been going on. It started last year with my neighbor harassing me. And I'd rather work it out, but the neighbor refuses to stop, and there's a lot of passive-aggressive and sometimes aggressive behavior I'd have to put up with, not just from him, but another neighbor. Of course, the passive-aggressive behavior is typically when I'm not around because it's not as though I'm standing down there like a guard to keep an eye on when neighbors choose to leave junk mail on my steps or something. This was pretty disgusting. I don't know how this happened, but there was a dead insect down there on the side, like in the building. I don't know if the insect just died there and someone stepped on the insect or if they actually went and put an insect down there. Who leaves an insect in the building dead? And I'm not a hoarder or anything. I keep my apartment very tidy and all that. And I'm talking about insect. I'm talking about an actual thing, cockroach. I guess this person thinks I have a phobia of them. I'm not really, not a dead insect, certainly, because I used to have some phobias, but God's helped me with a lot of my anxiety problems, and He's been helping me with social anxiety. I've been actually taking steps to do exposure therapy with obsessive compulsive disorder. And so I guess the neighbor was just trying to gaslight me. I don't know. Anyway, thank you.